Hey everybody, Jason Schwarz, Not 10 Yacht Sales, coming to you today from Brick, New Jersey, where we're going to take a look at this 2003 411 Meridian Sedan. I think for buyers out there, you'll find this interesting. I did a little research last night. As of the first week of April here, 2026, there are currently 18 411 sedans for sale that were built between 2003 and 2006. This is the least expensive one on the market, and we have it listed under 170,000. There's only 3 others listed below 200,000, and there's about 13 or 14 that are listed between 200 and 280,000. Now, when we take a look at that boat bottom, you see the running gear needs a little touch up, but it's in good shape. I looked at the entire boat bottom around this boat, and the paint looks excellent to me. I don't see why it needs to be painted this season. There's no chipping. It looks really, really nice. Okay, so standing on the swim platform now, I just mentioned a moment ago that we have this boat listed very aggressively in terms of price. It is the least expensive one on the market from its time period. And I'm going to give you a walk around here so that you can see the condition of the vessel. The main reason that we've priced it the way we have is based on the owner's request to do so. He knows that he's priced it at least 30, maybe 40, maybe even close to $50,000 under market value. And that's simply because he's already purchased his next boat. He has the sea trial and survey on it this week. And he called me and he said, I want to list it very aggressively. I don't want this boat a month from now. I want it sold. So it's just that simple. It's not that there's a long list of items in terms of, that need to be fixed on this boat. Has nothing to do with that. He just wants it sold quickly. And I didn't see any spider cracks whatsoever in the non-skid or the gel coat up front, and I wanted you to see that. Everything's in good condition here. Okay, heading up to the helm now. The upholstery and the seating up here is in very good condition. I'm going to give you a 360-degree view first, and then we'll come back to the helm. You have your bar there with sink, aft seating, and then you have space behind there as well. Okay, as you notice, we do not have the isinglass up, so I would say that that's the number one area where the next owner will probably want to make a little bit of an investment. We do have the existing isinglass panels. Some of the glass needs to be replaced. Some of it might be able to be saved, or the next owner might just decide to replace all of it. But we've certainly factored that in to the cost of our asking price. Okay, so here at the dash, you have your original Marine electronics. On the left-hand side, you have your large screen. That's going to produce your chart plotter, your radar, as well as your sounder. And just to the right of there, you have a Clarion stereo with Bluetooth capability. Below there, we have the Simrad AP26 autopilot. And then up top, in the middle of the gauges there, we also have a screen that can transmit depth as well as speed. All the gauges on the dash work, with the exception of one voltometer gauge that needs to either be replaced, or it's likely the sending unit on the motor that needs to be replaced for that. And that is it. As we enter the cabin, I want to call out a couple more features. You've seen that gray floor decking throughout. That's AquaTraction, and that's throughout the cockpit as well as up in the bridge. As we enter the cabin needs absolutely nothing. There is nothing you need to do in here in terms of work or replacement. The upholstery is in great condition. You have your sofa here, double recliner. I want to give you a good look at those windows. They're beautiful. There's no leaks around them. The headliner looks excellent as well. Let's go forward. We'll look at the galley next. You have your microwave. You have a side-by-side Nova Cool freezer on the left, refrigerator on the right. Let's look at your counter space. You have a double burner stovetop. They have an electric oven there. You have 2 sinks here. So, and below there you have your cabinetry. Wood flooring looks good. Carpet looks good. Let's take a look at that dinette. That table removes. There is a filler cushion that goes in there, and that becomes one big bedding area. You'll see up front here it looks dark. That's only because we have the cover on the outside yet. So we're not getting the benefit of that natural light in here just yet because we want to keep it cool. And we'll come back to your living room space. And on the left-hand side, you have another curved sofa. You have a wine fridge cabinet down below. That's a DVD player, Samsung TV. And above there in that cabinet, that's your main control panel. Making our way down into the main stateroom. You'll see you have drawers under the bed. And on top of the bed, we have the isinglass panels laid out. It will really be up to the next owner as to whether or not they want to salvage part of that or replace all of it. We had hanging closet to the right. Nice natural light in here, including the Bomar hatch up above. We have another TV on the port side, another closet below that. I'll open up the main bathroom here. You have your sink and your mirror. And as I go to the left, you'll see you have your full shower with shower door, keeping the shower separate from the rest of the bathroom. I'll try to give you the same vantage point of the second stateroom and the second bath. So again, we're walking forward now towards the main stateroom. And on the right here, we have the guest bath. And of course, we have a toilet. We have some natural light. And we have the sink as well. That faucet pulls out and can be used as a handheld shower. You see that there's a drain in the floor. Okay, stepping to the right, entering the second stateroom, you see that we have a large hanging closet as we enter. On the right, we have a sofa, more natural lighting, 2 port lights in here, another TV, some nice cabinetry for storage. And if I spin around, you'll see the stateroom area. Their filler cushion is added at the moment. That can be removed and you can have 2 separate sleeping areas. We have 2 access points to the engine room on this boat, whichever is easier for you. That's one. And then when we go in the cabin, this centerpiece removes, and that's the second area there. And down in the engine room here, you see we have just a ton of space to work on these engines. It's been a long time since I've been in an engine room that gave you this much extra space. And what we have here is a pair of Cummins 370 horsepower diesel engines. That is the preferred engine for this boat. You'll find some of the models have the smaller Cummins engines in them, but the 370 is the best motor for this boat. And we have all the service records for the last 5 years. Current owner has owned it for 5 years now. We have 1,300 hours on these motors. The tachometers were replaced at 900 hours. So when you look at the tachometers, you'll see 400 hours recorded on them, but we know that there's 1,300 hours on these motors. Some of the more recent service here in 2025 would be he replaced the prop shaft seals, dripless shaft seals, which is not a small job, so that was done. We have a look at the bilge there. And also the raw water pumps were replaced in 2025. And I'll spin around and give you a look at the generator the best I can. You'll see that the shield on front of this Onan generator, I believe it's 11 kW, is a little bit rusty. So that might be a job for somebody at some point in the future to take that shield off, maybe sand it and repaint it. You see there's a second set of props that come with the boat in the back there. And that's a look at those shaft seals that were replaced. A couple last details here that I'd like to include. There are 3 AC and heating units in the boat, including vents up to the bridge. He replaced all 5 batteries last year, and the boat does not have a bow thruster. It was issued that way from the factory, but the tunnel exists should somebody want to install a bow thruster. It shouldn't be too difficult. All right, thank you very much. Call me with any questions.